Good morning. Welcome to Colerain High School. My name is Phil Joseph. I'm our Assistant Athletic Director, and one of the privileges that I get to have in this job is to put on events like this. And this is the first time that I've had the opportunity to help oversee or have a hand in our military signing, which we've done for several years. And just to speak to frankly, it's a really cool thing. I'm really glad that I'm here this morning and that I have this opportunity, to honor these 16 that are up here right now. We've got 2 more coming. Just to kind of give everybody a heads up, we've got one Marine with car trouble, and in true Marine Corps spirit, I guess, one of the other enlistees is going to pick him up and bring him in here. So, if you see a couple of individuals walk in a few minutes late, just understand that that's where they were. So, that being said, I'm going to thank everybody for being here. I appreciate you being here. It's certainly an honor. I want to congratulate all of these young men and women who are making the difficult and courageous choice to sacrifice and to serve our country. It's something that we certainly want to recognize, and we certainly are very, very proud of you for doing that. Not enough can be said about that commitment. I want to thank the parents and the families who are here. As difficult a decision as this was for these individuals up here on stage, I know that oftentimes this decision can be just as difficult or more difficult for you guys, and without your support, they would not be here. And I want to thank you for not only allowing them to serve and for supporting them in that decision, but for raising such fine young men and women who are willing to go out and to serve their country and to do something bigger than themselves. So we certainly appreciate that. With that being said, I'm going to introduce a few individuals to speak, and then we will introduce representatives from each of the branches who are up here today. At the end, these young men and women will take their oath of enlistment. At that time, we will have an opportunity for some photos and to head back to the main office for some refreshments and things like that. So thank you again for being here, and again, congratulations to all of you. With that being said, I'd like to introduce the Superintendent of Northwest Local Schools, Dr. Andrew Jackson.
Good morning and welcome. I want to especially welcome the parents and friends of these fine young men and women up here on stage this morning. I'm very proud to be a part of this and honored to be a part of this important event. I want to personally thank each of these students up here for defending our country and the commitment to defend our freedoms and how important that is. I'm very proud of each of them to be able to be up here and recognize them. And on behalf of the Board of Education, I want to congratulate each of them, wish them best of luck, and may God bless each of them in their future. Thank you. With that, I'd like to introduce Dr. Crystalline Turney, Colerain High School Principal.
Good morning. To our visitors and friends, thank you for spending your morning with us to celebrate the accomplishments of some of Colerain's finest young ladies and gentlemen. To our students, congratulations on making a major life decision, the decision to serve our great country. I personally want to thank you and wish you the best in your endeavor. While I have never had the opportunity to serve my country in this capacity, I enlisted the help of my brother, who served in the U.S. Army for 23 years, of which 5 of those were combat deployments. I asked him to give me some words of wisdom to share with my students, and here's what he said. Going into the military is one of the hardest and most rewarding experiences. You will be a part of the 1%. There is no greater honor than to serve your country's flag and protect the freedoms of our great country. Many countries around the world may not like the U.S., but I have come to see that all countries respect the U.S.'s military. Please serve our country well and proudly. That's from First Sergeant Anthony T. Robinson. I would like to echo his last statement. Please serve our country well and proudly. Please take Colerain High School's motto, a tradition of excellence, with you and protect your family and friends and make us proud. We live in a country of unmatched freedoms, and so I pray for your safety and your peace, and that you will continue to protect our great country. Thank you again, and good luck.
Our first military presenter this morning from the Army National Guard will be Staff Sergeant Michael Vanover.
Good morning, everyone. Mr. Joseph said I was Staff Sergeant. I'm actually Sergeant First Class. He demoted me this morning. If I can have my guys come up here and stand right here while I recognize you. I'm here today on behalf of the Ohio Army National Guard. I'm here to honor 5 of your seniors who, during the course of this school year, have decided at some point to take part in something that was much bigger than themselves and made a decision to voluntarily join a profession of arms that dates back to the founding of this country. And after graduation, these young men will begin their journey by departing for and completing their initial entry training. And after the successful completion of their initial entry training, they will begin the second part of their journey as student soldiers attending the University of Cincinnati using the Ohio Army National Guard Scholarship Program. The Ohio Army National Guard Scholarship is given to only the brightest and bravest who have the courage to take an oath to support and defend our country. The Ohio Army National Guard Scholarship is currently valued at $42,000 to attend the University of Cincinnati. So with membership comes privileges. These young men will one day as leaders be responsible with our country's most valuable natural resource, America's sons and daughters, to defend our nation's freedom. Please join me in a round of applause for congratulating these young fine men for becoming citizen soldiers in the Ohio Army National Guard. Cage Elliott, Mortarman, Jagger Huck, a fire support specialist, Shane Schuman's going to be a military intelligence analyst, Victor Tiley is going to be an infantryman, and Joel Waterman will be an air defense Avenger crew member. Another round of applause. Thank you.
From the United States Army, Sergeant First Class Robert Cox, Sergeant Timothy Turner, Staff Sergeant Rutledge, and Staff Sergeant Cook.
Good morning, ladies, gentlemen, parents, distinguished guests, and future servicemen and women. The United States Army has had a lasting tradition by providing this great nation with the best and most well-rounded soldiers to defend this country from all enemies, foreign and domestic. The future soldiers that stand before you have made the commitment that most are unwilling to make, and they are rewarded by receiving an outstanding education and only the best on-the-job training possible. Private Daniel Snyder has enlisted in the active duty Army for MOS 91 Echo, Allied Trade Specialist. Private Snyder will conduct 10 weeks of basic combat training and 12 weeks of advanced individual training. He is an outstanding student, mentor, and leader, and I cannot think of anyone more suitable to hold this MOS. Please give him a round of applause.
Good morning. I would like to first thank the faculty and staff for allowing us the opportunity to take part in this awards ceremony. I'm Staff Sergeant Rutledge, and with me I have Sergeant First Class Powell and Staff Sergeant Peterson. We are recruiters at the Hamilton Army Recruiting Center in Hamilton, Ohio. Along with being a recruiter, I'm also the future soldier leader, who is in charge of leading, training, and mentoring all the individuals that made the decision to join the world's greatest army. It gives me great pleasure to make the following presentation. Private Brown, post. Private Stephen Brown is being awarded $126,000 in education benefits for enlisting into the U.S. Army. Private Brown will ship to basic combat training this summer, and upon completion, he will attend his job training of infantry recruit at Fort Benning, Georgia, with a follow-on additional training of airborne training at Fort Benning as well. Private Brown is also being awarded a certificate of achievement that reads, for demonstrating continuous motivation and successfully completing the Future Soldier Training Program at the Hamilton Recruiting Center, your dedication exemplifies the Army values and will guarantee you continued success in your military career. You are a true American soldier. Keep it up.
Hi, my name is Staff Sergeant Cook. I really appreciate you guys having me out here and everything. I'm not typically a recruiter for this area. Just kind of ran into Wyatt one day. A little bit about Wyatt. Wyatt, he's a leader amongst his peers, okay? We have future soldier training every week, and when we see him interact with his peers, he's always taking that role and stepping ahead of the crowd. That's why I'm very proud to be his recruiter. He's got a great family, and I think he's going to do very, very well in the Army. So, Wyatt, congratulations on your decision. Good luck with your future, man.
From the United States Marine Corps, Staff Sergeant Peter Van Cleve.
Good morning. My name is Staff Sergeant Peter Van Cleef. I'm your local Marine Corps recruiter for Colerain High School. Before I begin, I'd like to thank, of course, all the faculty and staff. Thank you for allowing me to come in and make this presentation today. And I'd like to thank all the parents in the audience today for your 18 years of hard work, love, dedication, and guidance that you've given to your sons and daughters that have allowed them to be where they are today. I'd also like to thank each and every one of the future soldiers, sailors, and Marines on the stage today who have all made the decision to serve their country faithfully. And last but certainly not least, I would like to thank all of the service members and veterans in the audience today. If you would please stand up and be recognized for your service to this country. For nearly 240 years, the Marine Corps has protected our nation's freedom as America's 911 force around the globe. This has been accomplished through the selfless dedication to duty shared by all of our Marines. It has allowed us to establish a reputation and a legacy as the most feared and respected fighting force in the world. These young men and women have chosen to carry on that legacy and are taking on the challenge of becoming United States Marines. They are the ones who have chosen to be especially watchful at night and keep the wolves from our door. They're the ones who have chosen to provide the blanket of freedom that each and every one of us will sleep under every night. So please, allow me to present your future United States Marines.
ECS Colerain, attend! Center! Right! Forward! Hard! Left, right. 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 Left. Left, right. Left, right. Left, right. Left, right. Left, right, left, left, right, left, right. Detail, hold, hey!
Mr. Rodney Allen, Mr. Allen is in the final stages of his enlistment process, and his anticipated ship date to recruit training is July 6th of 2015. Upon graduation, he will attend 30 days of Marine combat training in Jacksonville, North Carolina, before going on to his MOS school, which of course has yet to be determined. Noah Quinn Davis. Mr. Davis will ship to recruit training on June 22nd, 2015. Upon graduation, he will attend 30 days of Marine combat training in Jacksonville, North Carolina, before going on to his MOS school, where he will spend 6 weeks in 29 Palms, California, becoming a communications specialist. Charles Andrew Elby. Mr. Elby will ship to recruit training on July 20th, 2015. Upon graduation, he will spend 10 weeks in Jacksonville, North Carolina, becoming a Marine Corps infantryman. Tia Taylor Howell. Ms. Howell will ship to recruit training on August 25th, 2015. Upon graduation, she will attend 30 days of Marine combat training in Jacksonville, North Carolina, before going on to her MOS school, where she will spend 9 weeks in Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri, becoming a military police officer. Jacob Robert Ronick. Mr. Ronick will ship to recruit training on September 14th, 2015. Upon graduation, he will attend 30 days of Marine combat training in Jacksonville, North Carolina, before going on to his MOS school, where he will spend 16 weeks in Pensacola, Florida, becoming an aviation maintenance technician. Heidi Drusilla Malone. Ms. Malone will ship to recruit training on October 13th, 2015. Upon graduation, she will attend 30 days of Marine combat training in Jacksonville, North Carolina, before going on to her MOS school, where she will spend 16 weeks in Pensacola, Florida, becoming an aviation maintenance technician. Ryan Mylena Manning. Ms. Manning will ship to recruit training on October 13th, 2015. Upon graduation, she will attend 30 days of Marine combat training in Jacksonville, North Carolina, before going on to her MOS school, where she will spend 10 weeks in Jacksonville, North Carolina, becoming a combat engineer. Christopher Richard Smith. Mr. Smith will ship to recruit training on July 20th, 2015. Upon graduation, he will attend 30 days of Marine combat training in Jacksonville, North Carolina, before going on to his MOS school, where he will spend 10 weeks in Milton, Florida, becoming an enlisted flight crew member. Justice Blake Lee Steinman. Mr. Steinman will ship to recruit training on August 17th, 2015. Upon graduation, he will attend 30 days of Marine combat training in Jacksonville, North Carolina, before going on to his MOS school, where he will spend 7 weeks in Pensacola, Florida, becoming a basic avionics technician. From there, he will go on to his advanced school in either Mississippi or Georgia. Zachary Thomas Stockelman. Mr. Stockelman will ship to recruit training on October 26, 2015. Upon graduation, he will spend 10 weeks in Jacksonville, North Carolina, becoming a Marine Corps infantryman. Please join me in a round of applause for your future Marines.
Easiest Colerain. Right. Hey. Forward. March. Left, right. Left, right. Left, right. Left, right. Left, right. Left, right.
They'll learn. Thank you very much. I appreciate your time and attention.
All right, and before we come to the last part of our program here, I just want to say one more time, congratulations. Thank you for making the decision to serve. And the one thing that we always tell our signees and our people who are going on to whether it be academics, athletics, or into the military is that we really hope you come back and see us. As somebody who's taught several of these young men and women, as their senior teacher and things like that. I can tell you that there's nothing cooler than watching them come back 6 months or a year from now and seeing the transformation that they will make. It is really something special, and we love to see you guys when you come back and you know, talk to us and let us know how things are going. So we certainly hope you will do that. Stay safe, and again, thank you. With that being said, I would like to introduce Captain Christina Peters from the United States Marine Corps, who is going to administer the oath of enlistment this morning.
I, Stephen Brown, do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend the Constitution
that I will support and defend the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
against all enemies,
against all enemies,
foreign and domestic,
foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith
that I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same,
and allegiance to the same,
that I will obey the orders
and I will obey the orders
of the President of the United States
of the